9 a.m. on Friday the 31st of July. Two teenagers walking down this street when a man who was sitting in a silver hatchback with some teardrop looking headlights called him over and asked him some questions. They engaged in the conversation, and during that conversation one of the girls noticed that he was acting in an indecent manner while he was talking to them. As soon as they saw that, they left, went to a safe place, advised their authorities, and police attended and searched the area, but we could not find anyone. On yesterday, on Monday the 3rd of August, at about between 1 and 1:15 in the afternoon, a teenager once again was walking down this street and was engaged in conversation by a man who was sitting in what was described as a late model black hatchback or sedan. The person asked the teenager a number of questions and engaged in conversation when she noticed that he was acting in an indecent manner while he was talking to her. She was able to walk away and alert authorities. Once again, authorities searched this area and could not find the person involved. We believe the same person is involved in these two incidents, and that person is described as an average to slim build, quite a pale complexion, with short red curly hair, a short red beard or unshaven, and distinctive bright blue eyes. What we're asking is anyone who knows of a person who was in the street at the time or is involved in any of those vehicles to contact police on Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000. We are today releasing an image which was put together as a composite of the descriptions provided. That image is a likeness to the person we'd like to speak in relation to this. However, I must mention that some facial features and any other features may be different to the person we are seeking, so it's a likeness only. What we are also seeking is, this area is quite busy around 9 a.m. and sort of 1 o'clock and around school drop off and pick up. So if anyone has any dash cam of this area, we'd really be keen to get access to that dash cam. On the South Australia Police website or news website, there will be a link to our You Witness It program that allows people to upload CCTV. So if you have CCTV dash cam footage from either Friday or Monday, please go to that site on the South Australia Police News website and go to this particular media release and upload that footage, and we'll have investigators who will view all that footage in an attempt to try and identify either the person or the vehicle on your dash cam. So we encourage anyone in this similar situation, the first priority is to get somewhere safe. So if you feel that you're unsafe, please go to a public place, call out to someone who's close to you and get away. If you have the ability in that moment to be able to remember key factors and including registration numbers, then that would really assist police at a later time, but your priority is to be safe. Also, if you have the ability to be able to photograph or videotape the scene or the person, then please do that. But once again, the priority is to get to a safe place. Police will be highly visible in this area over the next couple of days, and we'll be actively policing this area and surrounding suburbs. So I'd encourage local members of the community to please come speak to the local police as they're driving past, and if you have any information, please hand it over. All right, I'll take any questions, thank you.
How disturbing is this behaviour that this gentleman's done in front of 3 really young girls?
Yeah. So the behaviour is concerning. It is sexualised behaviour. It's something that certainly they did not expect as they're walking down the road. It's certainly something that we don't expect as a community, and that's why it's concerning to us. We want to make sure that people are able to walk down the road and not be confronted by people behaving in a manner which is not appropriate for.
Were all 3 of them high school students?
All teenagers or high school students, yes.
Do you believe he was targeting students?
Well, all 3 were teenagers and all high school students, so that gives me some comfort that it is older, I suppose, children, but they are children. So this is a really important thing, that whilst people may look old, they are still kids. So it's really important that we educate our children about, talking to people. But also if they want to be helpful and the like, then they really need to be aware of their surroundings. And in this particular situation with these people who were involved, they certainly acted in a way which was responsible. They looked after their own safety, and as soon as they identified that they were in a position that was not safe, they removed themselves from the area really well. So they did really good job.
We understand with both incidents, someone's referred us to it, and wanting to clarify that on both occasions, the man on Friday and Monday asked the girls, where is the Mitcham Shopping Centre? Is that the information you guys have? Yeah,
they're asking for directions, and I think that's really important to know. So once again, innocuous type questions that are coming out, and something you would normally see on a day to day. But it's just to be aware of your safety and well-being.
So he's used two different cars in these shocking incidents. Is that concerning to you that it's shown some very deliberate kind of behaviour?
So you're correct. So the car on Friday was described as a silver hatch type vehicle with some distinctive teardrop type headlights. The car on Monday was described as a late model black car with slightly tinted windows, either a hatch or sedan. But a smaller vehicle, and it was a late model car which appeared quite clean. So whilst we believe through the description and through the interactions it's the same person, we are also looking for two vehicles in relation to it.
While you had patrols come out and search the area following both reports, did the victims at all notice any direction that they had gone in last or anything like that might sort of help?
Yeah, so on both occasions the man was stationary in his car. He didn't leave, they did, which is really, really important.
How brave is it of the girls? I mean, one particular girl said that she ran away from the scene and hid to call 000 straight away. The other incident, they ran to the school to alert authorities. I mean, how was it their fast-acting behaviour helped them?
So they were helpful, and someone's asked them for some help, and they've tried to do that. But they've done 100% the right thing. As soon as they've identified the situation is dangerous, they've got themselves out of there, which is really, really brave of them.
How pre-planned are these sort of incidents? Is there any suggestion that this person may have scoped out the school or been hanging around days before the incident?
Yeah, we've had no reports of any similar type behaviour, and certainly no similar type behaviour in this particular area, and also no similar behaviour of someone of that description. Saying that, we would believe that the person who's involved knows this area because of where it had occurred and also some of the questions they're asking.
Obviously, it's happened to a couple of high school girls, but it's just metres from a primary school. What are the concerns around even younger children being exposed to this?
Yeah, so it's all about everyone looking out for each other, and to make sure that if people are, in the area that are just looking a little bit out of place, that we actually stop and speak. Okay.
So with your increased police officers in the area, would they be, obviously you don't want to give away too many details, but would they just be on this road or?
They'll be in this area, but they'll also be neighbouring suburbs as well. So they'll be in the vicinity of Kingswood, but also the multiple surrounding areas as well. All right.
How traumatic can